Hi everyone, so today we have a new video, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about fresh release from Miniart. It comes in 1/35 scale, and it might be handy for quite an interesting diorama project, because as you can see here, we get German soldiers with a few drums, and it can be an wooden scene just like as depicted on the box art, or maybe you can use it in some different manner if you have some ideas. But again, it's in 1/35 scale, so it should be compatible with all those military vehicles, maybe with some other figurines, maybe with some other vehicles, civil ones. So it will be up to you how you use these figurines. The important part is that we have the commercial sample here, and it means you'll get exactly the same stuff as what you'll see in this video review. So overall, I have to say that the box size is typical for such a release from Miniart. So here you can see comparison with my hand, and the set number is 35366. It's also written here a special edition, so I guess maybe this is kind of limited, and it will be available for some time, and then later it will not be produced again. But the main idea, well, you can see these soldiers, you can see the few drums, maybe these wooden planks will be also included, and then it's pretty much all you get in this set. So, also on the side here, you'll find two small ads for other kits in the same scale, so you can also check their videos on our YouTube channel, because we reviewed them as well, so it should be quite an interesting thing to work on. I can see we have here the British soldiers, tank riders, as well as the another tank riders set, but again special edition, so it will be interesting to check as well if you plan some British diorama. And here on the opposite side you can see also some safety advices in several languages, while on the rear side you can see the assembly manual, which is combined together with a marking guide. Well, it's a German soldier uniform, so I don't think it will be really difficult to guess what you have to paint and how you have to paint, but maybe it will be a good opportunity to play with this shading of the gray color, because it will be important to bring out some shapes. By the way, here you can also see the, let's say, the marking guide for the few drums, but obviously you can replicate some different markings or painting schemes if you have something on your mind. And of course, another valuable part is this conversion table or colors chart, because it provides you the paint numbers in several manufacturer designations, so you can use it exactly as a conversion table, and you can maybe even save it for your future builds, because it will provide you with a decent scheme of how to combine different manufacturer paint numbers. So this is the side opening box, and inside we get another insert for the assembly of few drums, and we have all of the frames packed or sealed into one plastic bag. So I'm going to open them right now, and we will check everything closer. So just give me a second. Maybe while we have this brochure on the table, it will be, I would say, wise to check the assembly manual as well for these few drums. As you can see, they should be assembled out of several parts. We can also use this pump in case you would like to replicate something different. And here on the rear side we have on the empty page. Okay, so for the few drums we have three identical plastic sprues. These ones are dedicated to side panels and also to few pumps. I will show you only one because they carry the same set of parts, so there is no use to show the same thing again and again. And well, here you can see that we have some pre-molded details. I think in 1/35 scale it's quite important, because it will provide you with some additional features which are quite interesting to see in this scale. So definitely try to bring them out with the help of dry brushing maybe, or weathering. It will be up to you which method you will use. But overall molding quality, you can notice that it's really nice even on this few pump, even though here I would recommend to be careful, because these thin parts are always tricky to detach from the sprue, and then really tricky to install them into the necessary spot. So for the few drums, surprisingly we have 6 plastic sprues of the same type, and I will show you only one because again those are absolutely identical plastic parts. Here we have parts for the, let's say, main section of the few drum, but as you remember we also have the brackets which will be holding everything in place. And overall quality again looks quite nice. I think we can flip over this plastic sprue, and here inside you'll find some guiding elements. Do not worry about these pins inside, molding pins, because they will be hidden inside and I don't think they will influence the overall fitment of the part, so it's quite alright. And here are external features again. They kinda beg for some weathering because rarely these few drums stay brand new, factory new, so there will be some scratches, damages, maybe even bendings, and it's a good idea to try your hand in 1/35 scale features of this kind. Next we continue with larger plastic sprue. So this one is dedicated to the figurines, and maybe we can do it this way so that you will see one, let's say, section at a time. So here we have first figurine, and the overall design is kinda typical for 1/35 scale. You can see that we have separate legs, hands, and one piece torso, and all poses are predefined. You won't be able to change much here. But this is something again expected from a 1/35 scale figurine kit, and I don't think you will be surprised. Here we continue with parts for few drums, so these ones are additional, I guess. And as you can see, they are combined with this front and rear sections. Here we have another one. And this is one more figurine which should be assembled in the same manner as the first guy, so there is nothing different. And again, if you have some experience with 1/35 scale figurine sets from Miniart, this one will not be different for you. The only thing to remember is that figurines, they do not have any guiding pins inside, so in case you would like to have a really nice fitment, you have to pay attention how these parts go together. Otherwise it might be kinda unnatural looking build, and then you have to fix it somehow. And of course it's very important to get the smooth connection between legs, hands and torso, because otherwise it will be noticeable that those are separate parts and this is just a figurine built out of those parts. And as you can guess, we have one more sprue here, so it's the same size, and here we get pretty much the same design. I like the sculpting quality here because, as you can see, there are a lot of features out of the box. And let's not forget that this is not a resin kit, this is something standard in a plastic, and it should be quite a good looking result once you paint it properly. So definitely improve or train your skills, because here these figurines, they will greatly benefit from the careful paint work on those figures. And again, just to flip over the sprue, you can notice that there are no guiding pins whatsoever, so definitely spend some time trying to attach those parts properly, and then you'll be rewarded with a really good looking result. So this kit should be already available. You can get it, for example, in Modelimex webshop, and they should also have some other kits from Miniart, so definitely check out what they have to offer. And of course I will be happy to hear your opinion about this release. Do not forget to write it here in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.